We took our time to clean the blood and filth of those creatures off us in the snow. It would seem their ambush worked. We mustn't be too far from the horses. We should make our way back now and progress through these mountain hills. The wind is picking up again. Watch your footing. They did not come out unscathed. Greetings, brother. How goes it?
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
No. Arm yourself quickly! Seems that they dealt with it. Perhaps there was a survivor. We should make our way out of these hills as soon as possible. Being around this many soldiers is dangerous to us. We don't want to be caught in the crossfire. Alright, let's make our way. Excuse us. Good day. Quickly now. Yes. Seems there must have been a survivor.
I signed on because I couldn't watch the Stormcloaks tearing everything apart.
Ah, Banner.
Most of my family disagreed.
Alright, quickly mount up. Be on our way. Drat, another. Oh, wait. Banner, easy. Quickly. Mount up, we ride. Lydia! Good luck, brothers. Good day. We should not tally. There are more than enough of them here to handle whatever threat the Stormcloaks might throw at them. It is not our fight now. However much I hate to see it. Perhaps it is best not to talk of politics. I know Skyrim is your home. Stormcloaks there now. These hills are filled with them. Both sides. This will send us on our way. Do you hear that hammering? There must be a camp nearby, either Stormcloak or Imperial. I would have to guess Imperial. No, perhaps Stormcloak. There are a few around here. At least the weather is not so fierce down here. Nearing Helgen. Of all the places. I see. Lydia. This place. This is a taste of what these dragons can do. I apologize that we must be here. But this is where the road has led us. I wonder... Perhaps the dragon could have returned. be at a nest of sorts. No. I hear birds. I hear creatures. Last time it was dead silent. Not a soul. Gods. It was not like this last. Those are mounted heads. Be careful. Bandits could have moved in. There's no telling. Be wary. Still seems empty. The fires still burn. The others have subsided. Drat! Quickly! Ready yourself! What? No! All right then. Bandits are here. Ah, Cretan! Drat mage. Well done, Lydia. They not appear to be others. Scavengers. Come to pick at the bones of this poor town. We'll see if they have anything worthwhile. We should be sure there are no others in the area first, however. I cannot see anything immediately useful on them. Right there, Banner. Good. There could be more. Stay close. These ruins stretch on for a fair bit. Let's see. Not see any. Does not mean that they're not here, however. Perhaps there are more. Let's see. There's another tower. They could be hemmed up inside. Where? There's one somewhere. Drat! In the tower.
What was that?
I found you! Khajiit. Another drat. All right. Perhaps consider better armor next time, Cretan. Let's see. Gold. It does not explain the archer. Lydia, I hope you're watching out for yourself. did get a few strikes against me, however. Perhaps it would be wise. Let's see. That'll have to do for now. Let's see. You're not the archer either. Lydia's being quiet, at least. She might be tracking. Strong sword indeed. Very strong. Lydia seems to prefer smaller blades. But that pack, however, I could do her well. Take it from him for now. That shall have to do. I do not think he knows where I am. He knows someone is here, though. Surely he heard his friend's screams. I'll gladly take their gold. Must be the archer in the tower.
You'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead.
Let's see. Let him shout all he wants. If he is an archer, perhaps it would be wiser to charge him. Right. I'm coming for you! You can hide all you like. There is no escape today. Lay down your weapons, and I might consider letting you live. I take that as a no. They must have seen us coming, surely. All right then. Not a bad bow. A fair coat as well. Not quite as warming as my own, however. I'll leave you be. Do not recall this. All right. At least be able to see if there are any others. It does not seem so. Perhaps there could be more from the ruins. We have lowered their numbers. They wouldn't stand a chance. I do not see the people of the greater region being able to retake this place of these people here. It would take them some time to rebuild. But surely there are others who had relatives here, family, Lovers. They deserve the right to return. They deserve the right to retrieve their remains. Now where is that Lydia? The horse is still here. She's surely not far. Where is she then? Perhaps she's inside already. She will not have gone too far. Perhaps the back. Yes. Ah! Just in time. Good. A quick peek. There's a chance they could have moved in here as well. Although, I feel like we've got the majority of them. Be careful nonetheless. I see no signs of activity so far. Does not mean they aren't here, though. Not exactly the most quiet entrance.
What was that?
There are others here. We have nothing to fear.
Over here.
All right. Track them down. Let's see.
I'll kill you if I have to. Now you'll pay.
Here. Good riposte. They could be the two voices we heard. Well, we can hope at least. Let's see. Quickly check both of them. Club. Not a bad choice. I do not think there will be many others left. Surely they would have heard the disturbance by now. They'll either be cowering, or have already tried to make a run for the caves beneath here. It's good to be sure, nonetheless. It seems that they're... Ready yourself. Lydia. All right, then. Nicely done. Well done. They're relatively lightly armored. Not well prepared. Their weapons are sharp, however. Good job we avoid those at all cost. Nicely done with the mage. Another staff. We cannot afford to carry any others. While I remember, I found a pack. However, we can save that for later. For now, we must progress. You see, they have restocked. Perhaps they've been sleeping in these jails. The ones that are unlocked, at least. I would not think there'd be any further. I'll run ahead. Find out. Ah, I see you now. Lydia. An archer. Watch yourself. Quickly. Good distraction. Well done. Torches burn inside. Treat that. Have a potion, won't you? Well, they were certainly well armored compared to the others. Staggered me. Something fierce. Alright. I'll be but a moment. Let's see. Oh, not bad. Perhaps, yes. I'll hold on to this helmet for you for now. That shield. Somewhat battle-worn, however. You were a fighter. Quite the battle axe she was wielding. Alright. Enough of that. That was not there last time I was here. They must have moved it in with them. See. It does not appear to be trapped. I can only hope as much. Relatively strong shield. It appears it might be enchanted even. Still, I feel we're better off of our own. Some potion of some kind. Not sure what. Take it for now. I'm not too interested in sampling them, however. Would not want to risk being poisoned. And you. The archer. That will do. It is oil. Watch your footing. Don't get covered in this stuff. Lay down your arms.
Time to get lost.
Oh, drat. Lydia. strike at him. Well done. Drat. A moment. Thank you for your defense. This was not here last time. They found a way through, I see. Quite industrious for bandits. I've not been so deep in these caves. Part of me doubts they would have come this far. However, they made the bridge. A moment. Watch your footing. There is a path. Some poor soul, long dead. I'll only be a moment. I see. Very well. Nothing. Just leads down to the bridge. Well, I suppose our feet will be wet for now. Another. Spider. Quietly. I do not believe they may have ventured this far in. No. And if they had, perhaps they were captured by these foul creatures. All right. Hold. Drat. They're here. Very well. Watch yourself. Well done. Well done. Appears they have been feeding. Perhaps they've been surviving off the bandits. Yes. I can't see the light, however. It's perhaps how they travel to the surface. Yes. Well, the wind still rages outside. All right. Coming back down. I do not believe there is much chance that they are further. There is a creature here. A bear, perhaps. Let's see. All right, Leon. Got him. He's coming. Ready yourself. Drat. All right. What? Good teamwork once more. beast has a fair amount of meat on him. Perhaps he's been feeding off bandits also. Not a bad helmet. Just a moment. Perhaps it'd be better than your own. No, I have the other. Not to worry. Oh, we cannot afford to haul of that out of here. Perhaps it will not go to waste. There are more eggs back there. Surely those spiders will hatch. It will give something for their young to eat. We cannot blame them for their nature. They are what they are. It appears this bear has been feeding here for some time, though. Not just on venison. Blood. Easy. There could be another bandit down here. It's a trail. Perhaps one made it past the spiders. Past the bear, even. I see a way out. After me. Watch yourself. Could be more bandits on the outside. No telling. Packs of wolves ahead. It is good to feel the sun on my face once more. Warms the heart, the soul. Helgen must be on the other side of this mountain. The horses should not be too far. We should not progress without them, however. Right. There's no trick I used to use as a boy. Let's see if it will work. Sound travels far on these mountain hills. There's a chance you might hear it. In the meantime, we need to be ready to take the road once more. We know there are wolves nearby. Just stay alert. Ready. No other is good, however. Ah. There you are. Well done. Good to see you. Easy, easy, easy. All right, Benna. We need to ride. Call your own up. We'll be on the road. Well, that's one way to do it. It's also one way to tell all the bandits in the area that we're here. Very well, girl. Just be on our way. Ignore them if we can. Right. We cannot run them. We should be able to make good progress today. I can only hope. Riverwood. Good. That'll get us across the river at least. Alright. I know this area somewhat more. might be able to recognize a feature or two. Hold yourself. Travelers on the road. Storm cloaks. Yes. They seem to be laying an ambush of some kind. Let's just continue. Alright. Greetings. We have no quarrel. Drat. They weren't attacking bandits at all. No, you don't look like a Stormcloak. A moment, Lydia. Gods. It was a quick death. I'm sorry, brother. Hello, you there. Traveler.
Keep away. If I am harmed, people will come looking.
I do not mean to intrude. Apologies. Pompous prat. Let us be on the road. There is nothing we can do for them. Not while the Stormcloaks are still so near. Appears to be some noble lord of some kind or variety. What he might be doing with Stormcloaks, I do not know. Easy. Not a bad spot. Not a bad spot indeed. Watch yourselves. There are Stormcloaks nearby. Although they seem to know something is up. Quickly. We can aid them. Easy, Lydia. Lydia? Trat. Lydia! Girl! Gods. What is it now? You're determined. I'll give you that. Leave it be. We don't need its stinking meat. It seems you could handle yourselves back there just fine. There are more Stormcloaks ahead. One of your brothers has fallen. If only we were there sooner. Although, I do not know if it is right to interfere. Guards. A spider took down their captain. What? Threat. Looks like things might be heating up here. Watch where you're firing, fool.
I can take you.
A hunter. My nerves are shot. Alright, Banner. Easy, easy. I don't think I've seen a spider that size. Not surprised it took a whole
Nothing here after all.
Surprised it took a whole group. Ah. Must be the hunter. Good day. How goes the hunt? Watch yourself on the road ahead. I fear there may be a clash between the Imperials and the Stormcloaks. Good day. Alright. We must travel. The road splits. Drat. More travelers ahead. More Imperials, perhaps. No. Appear to be civilians. Intriguing. Need a moment with my map. Drat. I apologize. They seem to have been leading us astray.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
I
A
told
wedding?
you it's the wedding of Vittoria Vici, an extremely well-connected merchant with the East Empire Company. Your cousin, remember? Hopefully these gifts will put us in her good graces.
Alright. We have a difficult decision to make. We can either continue on the road, trying to correct a path. But the sun is already beginning to low on the horizon. There is a hold not far from here. Falkreath. It might be wise for us to stay for the evening. Return to the road the day after. I think it to be wise. I think we should go. It is not too far. We should be able to get there before nightfall. Should. As long as we have no other intrusions. Another traveler. Strangely dressed, however. A priest of some kind, perhaps. Good day. Wait a moment. You there. Hold. I know you, don't I?
Mike is very practical. He has no need for mysticism.
Mike. I see that you've survived even longer than I would have imagined. Last time I saw you, shortly after that Atronach, you don't seem too scorched. Be wary, traveler.
Mike is tired now. Go bother somebody else.
Don't worry, I will. Lydia, let us ride. I'll try for no more stops. Strange Khajiit. To travel so far. Perhaps he is a merchant of some kind. Never did find out. Quite the cave. Can't be too far off. Not much further, Banner. Not far at all. These woods have a strange odor to them. Peculiar. This must be Falkreath. Yes. Quite an established town, it would seem. Good day. Ah. I see. This must be their inn. I can hear you yawning, Lydia. Don't worry. We'll be stopping. Well armed and armored. Alright, Bella. Behave yourself. Alright. Merchant, perhaps. Good day. Apologies.
Good day.
Yes.
Need something?
No. Thank you.
What do you want?
Do not mean to bother you.
Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might
Near
consider
Riften.
joining up myself.
Perhaps. This is the second time I've heard of those vampire hunters. They seem to have somewhat more direction than the vigilance. Let's see. Dead man's drink. I'd rather hope not become a dead man this evening. Let's have a look inside.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
My thanks. Greetings. Weary warrior. I'll sort us out some accommodation for the
At some
evening.
point we should hire Tekla on here. If she could just spend less time serving Dengir.
I wish I could afford to pay you both, Nari. I really do.
A moment.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
Perhaps I'd be able to rent a room for the evening.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
My thanks.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Thank you. Not a bad bard.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Yes. Thank you. I wasn't expecting it to be a single. Thank you very
I
much.
escaped fighting in Cyrodiil, only to have it track me down again in Skyrim.
I know that feeling. Well, greetings from a fellow Imperial.
I wouldn't complain if we could string together a few sunny days now and then.
Today has been alright. Good day.
Sure bones. Handsome man in Falkreath.
Oh. Let us head outside. The evening has not drawn just yet. Perhaps the shops will still be open. There is a number of items I would like to rid myself of. I apologize. I did not realize they would only have one room. I hope that is not a problem. Alright. There seems to be an apothecary of some kind. If I'm not wrong. Yes. Perhaps they might be interested in some of those unknown potions of mine.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
I see.
Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak.
A Stormcloak? You're a Stormcloak?
I was once, but not anymore. I was wounded in a skirmish up near Windhelm. This was years ago, mind you. Now maybe
Yes.
I don't pick up a blade in Ulfric's name no more. but I still hold with his ideals. Skyrim is Nordland, and we ought to rule it. We don't need no help from the Empire on that count.
So far, you don't. You mentioned a brother. Who is this brother of yours?
His name's Bolin. He's the one who works the lumber mill down by the river. If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. He ain't one for talking, especially with folk he don't know.
I see. Very well. Might have a look and see what you have for sale. And I have a few things here in this bag of mine.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
I'll be the judge of that. Let's see. Some camping supplies. Another backpack. Useful, perhaps. Might be able to sell a thing or two to you, and after all. Sell weapons here, even. A fearsome spear. Not bad. Finely crafted arrows. Let's see. Number of potions, books. It reminds me, perhaps I should read a few tonight. Perhaps I should sell a few things first. Let's see. I believe I have a few I can part with. It was a gift. But it is weighing me down. I can only keep it on the back of my pack for so long. I will part with it. Unfortunately. Let's see. I should have a few other things. Ah, yes. Gold. I should not part with that just yet. A number of potions. I'd like to remove a few. Those might come in handy, however. No telling yet. Ah, the rings. I assume that will be all then. Thank you. I'll be on my way.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
I'm sure I would. I have no intention of doing such a thing. Very well. I'll be on my way.
Look around all you want, but don't try anything funny.
Who do you think I am? Perhaps you should show some more respect to someone who just sold you so much. Very well. No manners. The sun is getting lower. Strange peak.
Lord, I'm thankful for the room and board, but maybe it's best I stay somewhere else. What if people get their own idea?
You'll meet a lot of tongue-wagging gossips in this town. Try not to take them too seriously.
Ah, good day.
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town?
Dog. No, sorry, I did not see a dog. I've seen wolves. That's a decent way from here.
There's one out on the road. I can't afford to chase him down, but I could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you were willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road.
Perhaps. I could be convinced to catch him. If you catch me.
Oh, it's a smart man to demand something up front for his work. Some gold now, and some when I have my dog. Here's the meat.
Alright. We have a done deal. Thank you. Pardon my interruption.
Oh, hello there. What can I do for you? Blades, gauntlets, I can forge anything you need.
I see. Are you the local blacksmith here?
No, that would be Lod. Big, burly fella. But don't let that scare you. He's a friendly sort, and loyal as a dog. Both to the Empire and to Dengar. Although I suppose that puts him at odds with himself.
I see. Then who does that make you?
I'm just an apprentice, and a wayward traveller like yourself. I'm actually on a pilgrimage to train under the great blacksmiths of Skyrim. When I'm finished, I'll return to my home in Cyrodiil, and hopefully apply what I've learned to the family business.
Cyrodiil. I see. You come from a family of blacksmiths, then?
Not just any family. Ever heard of the Starblood Forge? My family has been the caretaker of it for centuries. It was made not long after the Oblivion Crisis, and next to the old memorial and the hero statue, it's one of the most iconic landmarks in Kvatch. They say it was built atop a well of Daedric blood, and it's in that well that the weapons are cooled. Some even say that the forge itself is haunted, specifically with the soul of one of my ancestors.
This is quite a tale. How would one like that come about?
Legend has it that when the Daedra invaded, she refused to leave her shop, smithing weapons for the townsfolk until the last man had fallen. That's why only those who share her blood can use the forge, and tradition that the firstborn daughter would be the one to inherit it. That would be me. It's an honor, I suppose.
Quite the tale indeed. You... well, don't sound so enthusiastic about inheriting this forge.
I know. Some people think it's the pressure or the burden of carrying on the family name. But the truth is, it's the clients. It's not like the Skyforge here. If I took over the family business, I would be crafting swords for nobles. They would be decorative art pieces, locked away in display cases, or mounted over their beds. I would be an artist more than a blacksmith. There'd be no blood on my blades, no chinks in my armor. That's not what I want. I want to craft weapons for heroes. I want to forge weapons that will slay tyrants and craft armor that repels dragonfire.
Repels dragonfire? You are ambitious indeed. But I like that. I agree. Crafting swords for nobles is... it's like writing books for mud crabs.
I wouldn't go that far. I've met some pretty smart mud crabs, but none were as sharp as you.
I see. So, this forge, what happens if you don't inherit it?
The responsibility of the forge would likely go to the next daughter in line, my sister Felicia. A fine choice. She has always been the more creative smith. Diamond-encrusted pommels, hilts that shimmered like drake scales. Everything she made was beautiful. And it wouldn't matter that the blades couldn't cut warm butter. Nobody would ever use them for battle.
That is true. Perhaps it is a better fate. This forge still remained in your family's hands, even after the Dominion conquered Kvatch.
You know your history. Fact is, they took a lot of cities, Kvatch included. But my mother says they never would have held it. They hear her tell it, we would have taken Kvatch back, if not for the Concordant. And her blades would have killed a whole lot of Talmor. Still, the treaty did give us our home back. And if there's one thing the people of Kvatch know, it's how to rebuild.
I see. Perhaps I may ask you something else.
All right.
Perhaps I might have a look and see what you have for sale.
Blades, gauntlets, I can forge anything you need.
I see. Perhaps I will have a look. God. Fearsome helmet. It does seem somewhat restricting to eyesight, however. Something lighter. Nothing that immediately piques my interest. However, perhaps I might have something for you. Let's see. Yes. This dagger. This dagger was found in a den of vampires. Most likely used for all kinds of ungodly rituals. I'd rather part with it. My thanks. This helm has seen me well so far, but I need to part ways with that as well. My thanks. I believe that will do. Before I leave, what would you say your expertise is exactly?
It depends. I've been taught that emotions are a powerful part of smithing. When I craft a shield, I think of the soldier's child praying for a safe return. For a sword, I envision a man getting revenge for a brother's death.
God.
When I imagine a soldier marching after battle, or a hero vanquishing a great evil, that's when my hammer feels most inspired. Just to know that I was a part of that it was my steel, it just takes your breath away thinking about it.
I can understand that. You are a truly unique blacksmith, if you don't mind me saying so. Not heard one talk with such passion about the art. Do you ever get bored here in Falkreath? What with your ambitions to travel?
It's alright. Although we've gotten a lot less visitors after the dragon attacked Helgen. That's what I enjoyed most. Meeting all the travellers who crossed the border from Cyrodiil and sharing stories of home. And now you're here, and I can tell just by looking at your hands that you've got stories to tell.
It is true. So happened that I was at Helgen. Shortly after the dragon attacked. Sort fly away myself.
You don't say. And by the looks of it, you managed to keep your wits about you. Impressive. I probably would have been staring at it. No, not just staring. I'd be completely awestruck. I mean, a dragon. A fairy tale come to life. That's what I'd be thinking right before it turned me to roast. Which is why you're an adventurer and I'm a blacksmith.
Well, I was somewhat frozen myself, if I have to be honest. It has been a nice chat, however. I must leave.
Good steel's worth every septim. Remember that.
Indeed. Good luck on your travels. And I wish you well with your family heirloom. All right. Must be the Jarl's Hall. They're still working now, even as the sun sets. We should call it a night. If you are uncomfortable with sharing that bed, I completely understand. If I create too much of a fuss, be sure to kick me out. All right, let us retire. It's well deserved.